Tonight, the death toll is climbing after a UPS cargo plane crashed during takeoff in Louisville, Kentucky, more than 24 hours ago.
Officials now confirm at least 12 people have died, including a child. Investigators have recovered the plane's black boxes and are focusing on an engine that fell from the left wing. Our meteorologist Pat Cavlin, who is also a licensed pilot, takes a closer look at the flight's final moments.
The ill-fated flight pushes back from the Louisville International Airport at 5:02 p.m. local time. It's filled with cargo and enough fuel for a long flight to Honolulu. Using FAA flight data, we can track precisely where the plane goes from there. It taxis around the airport's westernmost runway and then gains speed as it attempts to take off from runway 17 right, the longest of the airport's two runways. From this point, you can see the flight path drift ever so slightly to the plane's left as it nears the runway's end. This is where cell phone video records fire coming from the plane's left engine, one of three engines on the MD-11. Here's aviation expert Greg Feith.
And this airplane has an engine on each wing and then one in the tail. It appears from the video that it was the left engine that may have catastrophically failed.
In fact, today, the NTSB reported in their press conference that the left engine actually detached from the plane during the takeoff roll.
This and other videos, along with evidence we are finding, are a very valuable asset to our investigators in helping us hone further which areas we were going to be focusing on as we move into further days of the investigation.
From here, the plane never gains much altitude. It rolls, clips a warehouse immediately south of the airport property. A fireball erupts. The momentum of the plane sends it into more buildings and parking lots. This is where the core of the damage is today.
Now you have anywhere from 28 to 40,000 gallons of fuel that are being spread all over structures. And now all of a sudden you have huge fires, not only from the aircraft wreckage itself, but then any structures that were ignited.
Of the three crew members aboard the Honolulu-bound flight, none survived the crash.